hornet in the nest. I have two of them, but one they killed. Looks like they must have killed it early this morning. Yeah, that hornet's attacking. They need to kill that hornet before it gets back to the colony. Calls out any others. Actually, it keeps going and stealing their food. Let's see what I tried doing without this light, with just that light. I don't know if you like it better with this light or with that light. Actually, it looks better with that one. Turn that one off. It does, even though it's a yellow light, it does look a little better. Won't be able to have it on too long because it kind of throws them off where their entrance is at, because they go to the light, and if they need to get out for getting out and getting food and stuff. And all those male bees around the hornet there. It's hard to point. The hornet's got its head down in one of their food storage, stealing their food. I'll have to try with this light and then without this light, because this one gets pretty warm. The light from my phone. Oh, there's the queen. The queen's right up front, next to she's right there. Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me zoom in for some reason before. Yeah, the queen. And that's the hornet down in there. Look at all the little mites. Those are a beneficial mite, though. They will actually, those mites will actually hitch a ride with the new queens and hibernate with them, and then be with them into their new nest the next season. And they're beneficial because they clean up the debris that falls down from the from the nest and any dead bees and stuff like that. Yeah, one of them saw one of the workers saw the hornet in there. They keep letting it be. They pick at it, and then now that's a drone. If you see how it's got the little white on its face. all that work they're doing trying to get that food, and then the hornet's stealing it. Wish they were as aggressive with the hornet as they were with me. A lot of different honeypots. What they'll do is they will sometimes they'll make a full pot for putting food in, or other times they will actually uh, use a cell that a worker had hatched out of, or one of them had hatched out, and they'll use it and they'll coat it with wax to make it into a honey storage. Let's switch over to the other light ones and see what the difference is. It's weird because this is a white light from the camera on the phone, and then the other light is a yellow light. It seems to be a little bit better. So, and it kind of, because the way that the light coming from the entrance is a little overwhelming with just this light. So let's turn that one off. That's the entrance out there. And we'll get that on. Oh, there we go. They're finally getting the hornet out of there. Now they stole a bunch of their food. And the hornet's up in the last one. I wonder if I could get it to, if I can get it to try to come out the side, I might be able to smash it. I don't want it to get out and tell its colony. Alright. I got the gap from between the glass and the wood just big enough to where the hornet and yellow jacket will. There, I got the yellow jacket. Managed to kill it. If I can get the hornet to do the same thing. I've got the hornet trapped, and hopefully that'll. Yeah, figures. Lead whipping them next door. As long as we can keep that hornet contained, that'll be good, because then it won't get back to its colony to tell them where these little girls are at. I can. I don't have any way to do a text chat. I'm gonna run into the house real quick, and I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm gonna be away. So if somebody comes to watch, I'm not here to answer. Let's get a little bit closer. That's the queen down in the corner here by that honey pot. That one right there. That's the queen. So we'll get her in the shot, and then I'll be right back. Hi, Janice. How are you doing? Oh, looks like we got another yellow jacket in here. A couple yellow jackets in here. They're spreading out. Let me zoom back out a little bit. There we go. And I figured I would try doing a live stream of these little girls. The queen moved all the way over to the side again. Got another one with pollen. Fortunately, we got a carpenter ant and a fly, 2 yellow jackets and a hornet in here still. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they're going all right. I a little bit burnt out, so taking a couple days in a row off, 2 days in a row off, kind of recharge a little bit and get some videos out there and stuff, and do some shopping. Haven't been able to go to the store to get food or supplies for my business or anything because I've been so busy. How about you? How have you been? Funny thing is, it's only been since the end of July. It's only been like 20 some days, but it feels like 4 months. It's just the way time flies down here. Like every second's a second. It's like every second is like a month. Busy, busy too. You're busy, busy. There's the queen. I do too. The deer and the ducks, and especially Babe and all of my chipmunk friends. Keep myself occupied. I do have a ton of chipmunks down here too in the front yard, which is really kind of unusual. I think we got like 6 chipmunks because there's a bunch of babies and the mom, and they're hanging out in the front yard by the pond, by the waterfall and stuff. Yeah, thing is down here the chipmunks are a lot more leery. They're not really tameable because there's too many stray cats and stuff around, so they're constantly on guard. Suspect. It's funny, every time a worker comes in with pollen on its legs, one of the males will ambush it and steal the pollen off of their legs. Trying to contain. I've got a hornet contained on the side over here, so it doesn't get back to its colony and tell them where these girls are at. As you can see, they did manage to take out one hornet. You can see its face right there. The one they managed to get rid of. I do have this. Let's see if I can get it turned. I've got that hornet contained. I'm not particularly fond of bees, but why don't you say hi? Yeah. No, I understand. It's good to talk to you. It'll be nice once I can get home and can get back to normal and watching streams and hanging out. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. My hours, I'm been kind of stuck at like 1600, 1650 or something like that. I think I'm at. Been getting a lot of videos put up. I'm not um, able to do as many as I would like. Cool. I'm not really a big sports fan. I think I watched like one inning of baseball in the last 10 years. And that was the Field of Dreams game with the New York and White Sox. And basketball, I can't even tell you the last time I watched that. I think Michael Jordan was playing. So it probably about 94, 93, 94, probably the last time I watched a basketball game. So hard to get. Dude, that's like 30 years ago. Yeah. I know. I'm just like, I don't know why I just can't. I can sit and watch little ants for hours, but I cannot watch baseball or football or basketball. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels like a wasting my time. I don't know. I don't know. For me, to each their own. Well, you can't actually watch it. Oh, you don't have the channel. Oh, it's like okay. So you don't. You'd probably have to have a certain cable channel to actually get the game. Do like a play-by-play kind of thing. Oh, YouTube shuts it down if you're. Oh, you can't like. Oh, because it's copywritten because of all the ads and all that stuff probably run through it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so you could probably do like you just do like a play-by-play kind of thing. That's how my mom watches the. She likes the Sox games and stuff. She usually watches the play-by-play on her iPad. Yeah, I've got two yellow jackets in this by my Bumblebees now. Oh, it's nice to have a day off. I'm gonna yeah, question what why are those bees different? Based on how much food they were fed. The the really big ones though, those are future queens, and then the smaller ones with the hair on their face, bigger eyes and longer antenna, those are males. The workers are all different sizes, and it's based on how much food they were fed from the usually the spring. Those are smaller because the queen is by herself trying to raise them, so she's only able to feed them a certain amount. But they develop at a certain amount of time, and if they're fed a lot of food, they grow big in that time. And if it's little bit of food, they are small. So usually when you see a colony early in the spring, the workers that are coming and going from it are really tiny. And then as the year goes on, they get bigger and bigger. Yeah, there's a couple yellow jackets and a hornet in here trying to steal food. And one right there's got some pollen on its legs. You can see the pollen. And the drones, the two that are mobbing the one that's got the pollen, they're trying to steal the pollen off its legs before she even gets it put into a cell. Because they're hungry. And they don't do any work for themselves. They just mooch. This is it at other house. Yeah, this is in Illinois. Yeah, where I'm stuck until October. Which will feel like 8 months. Well, they're getting more and more active and kind of spreading out on the comb. They were kind of listless when I first got out here, but I guess it was early. I recorded the daily progress video earlier this morning before I went live. You can see there's a cell where one hatched. I hatched this morning, so I can get it to zoom in. That one right in the middle. That's one that one of the bees shoot out. Okay, I have to grab a coffee. I'll be right back. Not leaving. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta eat breakfast pretty soon. I wish the coloration was better because you can hardly tell the queen from the others because everything is kind of whited out. She's more yellow though. You can tell she's more beat up. Right in the middle, right in front of my finger, that's the queen. It's hard to tell her apart now because all these big ones around are future queens. Yeah, she's moving down farther. She's right there. Not really doing much in the way for covering the nest. Usually they have it pretty covered by now. But seeing it's so hot, they don't really have to worry about the nest getting cool. It's been kind of miserable hot down here. Yet another reason why I can't wait till I get home. Well, that drone, one of them's got kind of a messed up wing. I just saw. And the queen's moving around a lot more today than she's been the last couple days. The comb's really in disarray from what it was underground, because some of the cells are upside down, so they're needing to figure out how to chew their way out. And the light's starting to throw the bumblebees off now too. Some of them are coming to the glass. Yeah, so that one there is real young, although you can see how its wings were laying flat against its tail still. That's a drone. See how it's got the white face, the white hair on its face, and that one, and that one, and that one. There's a lot of male bees in here, and that one, and then that's a future queen, and that one, and that one. Seems to be mostly all queens and drones. The very there's a worker. That's a drone. Queen. Very few workers, which means that they've got. Yep, that one just headed out to go get some more food. Which they've got their work cut out for them of seeing everybody else's ones that just eat, don't do any work. Hopefully some more workers will hatch out, or before the queen dies, hopefully she lays some more eggs. But it is getting close to the end of her lifespan. That's kind of cool how all those drones are all gathered together right there. That's different. Should try to count how many of them are in there. It'd be kind of hard because sometimes they're down underneath the comb too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Something like 45. Probably 50, because there's probably still a bunch out gathering food too. Yeah, those two honey pots right in the middle there, busy spot, because those workers come in and put food in there, and then the drones come and eat it out. Oh, there she is. I was wondering where the queen went. She's moved up. I'm still getting around pretty good. Welcome back. Just been going around showing that's the queen sticking her head into that honey pot right now. This looks like she's working on it. It'd be cool if she would decide to lay some eggs. She usually makes a little honey pot like that and then lays a bunch of eggs, and then the workers put pollen in, and then they seal it up. My shed in the backyard, behind the garage, between a couple fences. To where nobody gets by the entrance. And I'm able to be inside. Here, I'll take outside and show you where the entrance is at. Hopefully it doesn't make things too jittery. Let's see. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit. This is where the honeybees, I had 7 or 8 hives back here at one point. And then that's the entrance is right there. The lower entrance. I do have it to where I can have a second hive on top there. Yes, yes, this is, I got a bunch of my bee boxes and stuff that are in here. If I get a removal of honeybees, I have some way to take care of them. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go off because I'm going to go get some breakfast. So, thank you for hanging out. It's good to talk to you. You have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.